and then now you've been working on these portraits. So you've got three available already, and you're
Yes.
working on the fourth. On the three that you already have available, can you give us sort of an inside look at, are there certain elements that you drew from the composers of each piece, things that we should listen for as we're trying to play your pieces?
Yeah, sure thing. So I mean, like I mentioned before with the Thomas Newman one, I'm so happy that you got me here, like at my studio desk, because I mean, I still have, I'm a hoarder. I keep everything.
Oh,
So
good.
I mean, I still have the handwritten sketches.
Wow. Oh boy.
That's the only way that I guess I'm old school in that sense. You know, I
You do
still do it
handwrite?
that way because it forces me to think it through. You know. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, so we talked about the Thomas Newman one. There's some just gorgeous harmonies and just minimalistic things that happen. And you have just these flirtations of harmony where you go in between just really
Yes.
briefly, So there's that one was portrait number one. The Joe Hisashi one is probably one of my favorites. That one I called Spirited Castle,
Clever.
based off of Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. So
Yes.
you've got just these like a really nice like waltz melodic feel that I was going for on that, and the
Nice.
harmonies too kind of reflect like maybe a youthful Shostakovich type thing,
Okay.
too. Yeah, so you've
Yes.
got like this really like a, you know,
I like that.
the Debussy, since he's my favorite, I didn't want to go off of Claire de Lune or anything like that, so I picked the Sunken Cathedral.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah. Let me see. Isn't it? It's weird for me to go back, Shelley, and look at all this, but I mean, like, yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. There's like, yeah. So
Wow.
there's some of the sheets for that. This has a lot of chordal harmonies, like fourths and stuff, stacked fourths, parallel motion. So you get like this really nice. A lot of these like nice, big, thick, lush chords going
Oh,
on
yeah.
for that.
Nice.
If you'd like, should I show a little sneak peek of four?
I would love that, but hold on just a second. Let me
Sure.
ask you one more question. Since we have these three that are available when this comes out, and four is still in the works, I wonder, would you recommend, is it better for a student who's going to be playing your music, is it better for them to know the composer before they study your portrait, or is your portrait a good introduction to the music of that composer?
I would say get to know the composer before studying the portrait, just so that you have an idea in your mind and in your ear, what it is that you're kind of going for. Because it's like if you don't have a reference beforehand, it's going to be a little bit weird if you delve into this portrait and be like, oh yeah, this sounds like so and so, and you go, wait, who is this person that what is this?
Yes.
You know.
Very
Um,
cool. So
So, I
get,
mean, me personally, I would still say like the Thomas Newman one is a really nice example to just start,
mm,
and especially like with the vast repertoire that he's done, there's a lot of things that students too could just really enjoy listening to.
yes. Yes. Okay. So that's very good. And Hasashi is so Ghibli.
Ghibli, I believe.
Ghibli.
Yeah.
That's what,
I never really, yeah, I was like Ghibli, yeah,
yeah,
Ghibli,
that
yeah.
H is there for a reason. So it's Studio Ghibli, but that is so popular these days,
Yes.
and so I would recommend people listen, enjoy the movies, study the music, and then enjoy the portrait and
Yes.
see what you can dig out from the portrait that Travis has put together for us. And then you have a new one. Tell us about what we can expect for portrait number four.
Okay, so portrait number four, it's tentatively titled The Misadventures of J.W., and J.W. being John Williams. Um, I based it off of his piece called Sabrina, from the movie Sabrina, which
Yes.
apparently I didn't know was a remake of an older film called Sabrina. I had
Yes.
no idea,
Yes.
And I discovered this thankfully to one of my fellow piano teachers, and then I found it on YouTube, and I was like, "What is this?" Like, it doesn't even register to me as a John Williams piece. And I was like, "This is really good."